it's you lot again. Wherever I go, the camera is there. I don't mind really. I like to take you on this journey with me, catching doggies. We are here, back on the Sandspit. It's a beautiful midweek, 0 wind, nice 11 metre tide. Why not? A couple of hours in between school runs. Why not get down the Sandspit? You've got to bear with me. I might sound rough. I literally just got over a nasty virus. Absolutely knocked me for 6. I lost 10 pounds in less than, what day we know? 10 pounds in less than 5 days. Absolutely killed me, it has. So I got some friends down from Ireland. They come over once a year. I last seen them not last year, the year before, 2021. We had a session on the green light together. But obviously last year I was going through a male midlife crisis, so didn't meet up with them. They've been down for a few days. They've had loads of doggies, a few rays. They're going back tomorrow, so why not come and have a quick session with them. I told them to keep their distance just in case they get what I got, but I'm out in the fresh air. I feel really weak, constantly getting dizzy, but I feel a lot better than what I did. So it's quite busy. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us on here. So the rods are in the water. Fingers crossed we got a chance. Yeah, so I'm just going ahead and baiting up. Nice sand eel and squid. Oh my god, it's a killer. Absolute killer. What are we doing? I think like Monday morning I couldn't even walk. Just as soon as I took a couple of paces, it felt like I just run 3 marathons. So I'm out, give it a go. Feeling a lot better now though. A lot better. Weak, but better. What a beautiful day. Got the old drone with me. I used it for the first time the other week. I had to work on the settings and stuff to get it right. Because most of you don't know, I don't do the editing because I'm too thick. The boys at VMO do it. Because the drone's at my house, I just turned the drone on, just did a brief guide on YouTube, sent it up in the air down Aberthaw, fishing for the hounds, but the settings weren't that great. So done it now. So I'm really looking forward to. I've already used it before coming on here. So I'm hoping one of us catches a ray and get some wicked footage. Doggy!
All the little things you do to say.
Still not a lot to report. Suffering a minute. Chest is really tight, really tight. Making casting a bit difficult. But yeah, I've seen a couple of dogs with 16 rods on here in total. I've seen a couple of dogs and one small thornback. So I put crab out just now, not touched. Been like an early hound or maybe a strap to pick that up. But not even a doggy. Yes, it's low water now. So I've done an hour and a half, hour and 45 down for a dog. Fingers crossed. Hopefully the next hour we'll get to see something. Doggy. Doggy! Doggy! I'm going to do something a little bit different. You know how I like changing things and trying new things. I love the dongle rig, but it's too much of a faff for me. You know, you've got to get it right. You've got to get the hook through the bait so it doesn't get pulled off on a take. It's got to be sitting right. I can't be bothered with that. And then the knotless knot is an amazing rig. But then you have got two hooks to get snagged on over the rough. So I'm trying this now. So I've got a 1/0 pair split ring. So basically it's a knotless knot dongle. Think about it. And then a 4/0 knotless knotted. And that's just it, you know, so it's two birds with one stone. You know? So just trying it anyway, trying it. Because circle hooks, very, very rare do they get snagged. Because the point is in turned, they just bounce off the rocks. So that's what I'm going to try anyway. Yeah, something I want to talk about, if I can, my chest will let me, is bait and bait companies. There's a lot of bait companies out there now. Off the top of my head, you got Ammo, who's been around for absolute decades. You got Riot Baits, you got Knockout Baits, you got Steve's Baits, Premier Baits, there's loads, Devon Baits, there's loads, absolutely loads. And most of you know, way back into the 90s, I was always using Ammo, always have. Ian's looked after me for a very, very long time. And back in 2021, Ian said to me that he's not going to put the boat in the water for sand eel for various reasons. Which is fine, and I threw my toys out the pram. I was like, I need sand eel, you know. Bearing in mind I've been with Ian for a very long time, probably 15-20 years I've been using Ammo baits, maybe a bit longer, and the last 10 years he's looked after me properly, Ian has. So I threw my toys out the pram. I was like, right, I'm going somewhere else, I need my sand eel. Bearing in mind, probably 80% of my fishing is bluey and squid. You know, I do use sand eel, but I prefer bluey and squid, which I could still get off Ammo. So I threw my toys out the pram, messaged James from Riot Bait, and he started sorting me sand eel. Me and Ian parted ways. There was no animosity or anything. You know, James and Josh were good to me while I was there. You know, promoted them like I promoted Ammo for years, but my head was saying Riot Baits because I could get sand eel, but my heart, my loyalty and all that was with Ammo. And I knew, like, Ian was looking after me. Like, Ian was constantly making sure I got the best sand eel, the best bluey, the best squid, without a question. And for me to go and throw my toys out the pram just because I couldn't get sand eel anymore was a bit childish. So after a long think about it, I contacted Ian, apologised about my behaviour, throwing my toys out the pram. And I know over the last 6 months since I've been back, I've been promoting Riot Baits. and it's good bait. I'm not going to slag anyone off, I'm not like that. All bait companies, they've all got to earn a wage, they've all got to earn a living, they've got family and kids to feed, rent to pay, mortgage to pay, all that. So I'm not in a position, and I'm not going to slate any bait companies, because I've caught a lot of fish on Riot baits, I've caught a lot of fish on ammo. So James and Josh are good lads, and Ian's a good lad, you know, but my heart was, I wanted to go back to ammo. So I contacted Ian a couple of weeks ago, and now I'm on board back with ammo. So I'm doing this little clip because, no doubt, because you know there's like little bitchiness in fishing. I haven't got to explain myself, but you know what will happen is I'll start promoting ammo baits, and they'll be like, "Ah, oh, Booker's falling out with James and Josh at Riot baits." No, but my heart and my loyalty for the last 2 decades has been with Ian, and I knew I shouldn't have thrown my toys out the pram. We all know ammo bait is amazing. There's a lot of good bait companies out there. I've got confidence in all baits I use, but I'm going back with ammo. So we haven't fallen out or anything like that. So in the near future you're going to start seeing me promote ammo baits. That's the reason why. Nice little result. Something other than a doggy. A lovely 4 pound 4 ounce spotted ray. I thought it was a hound initially because I got crab out on one, sandy and squid out on the other, and I thought it was the hound rod that went. It wasn't. It was sandy and squid. Lovely 4 pound 4 ounce spotted ray. Yeah, so I didn't get the camera all set up because it happened too quick. Thought it was a hound. It was screaming off, loads of weed coming through, tides on the flood. So here she is, absolutely beautiful fish. But a lot of spotteds this year, and they've all been decent spotteds. So beautiful. As you can all see, I had a moment of lack of concentration where I decided to pick the hound up by the tail, but with the tide pushing in and all the weed jamming on my rod, it was a lack of concentration. It was only for a couple of seconds, but as anglers sometimes you make mistakes, but the hound was returned unharmed, ready to fight another day. Another absolute result. Tide is absolutely ripping through, so's a weed. I didn't think this was a fish, I just thought it was loads of weed because the previous cast I must have brought in about 1,000,000 ton of it. Got quite close in and all I could see was a fin and a tail snaking on top of the water, so I knew it wasn't weed. We've probably got the biggest hound I've ever caught in the last 3 years because they've all been absolute rats. yeah. So, there you go. I reckon it's got to be about 13, 14 pounds. We haven't weighed it yet. It's got attitude in a minute. See if it'll... Proper angry fish this is. It's got to be 13, 14 pounds that has at least. So we'll give it away, get it back. Happy days. I guess it was worth bringing that crab. Bit of a result. 5.60 kilos, so 12, just over 12 pound. Absolutely lovely fish. Let's go and return it. After that cracking hound, absolute mess, loads of weed coming through, another 20 minutes you're off here, so I think it's time to pack up and get off here. Always leave yourself plenty of time to get off here. So on that note, till the next time, fight on.